I keep getting a lot of comments talking about how they want to hear their local fire department to hear anything that's going on, and a lot of times it is actually physically possible, just maybe not in the way that you're thinking of. Let me quickly explain. What you're going to hear greatly depends on what is in your area. For example, a lot of the pager systems that sound like this
Area 36. Injury from a fall. BLS 33.
it will very commonly sit in the 460.5 range, or somewhere around there. You may also have some other analog conversations that you might be able to hear, like I believe in my area it sits somewhere in between 156 and 157 megahertz. Remember, if it is analog and it sits between 136 and 174, or 400 and 520 megahertz, then you will be able to hear it. Now, the analog radio-to-radio communications that you're going to hear are going to be very short, and you're not really going to know what they're talking about. It's going to sound something like this.
What's your ETA? Copy that. What's your 20? Copy that. CM5.
And if you notice, we only heard one part of the conversation and only one side of it. That's because he was physically close by and they're talking radio to radio and not on the actual trunking repeater. So what about the things that you can't hear, like the main channel? Well, a lot of those are either on DMR or they are on P25 digital, trunked, and even possibly encrypted. Now, can you listen to those? Yes, with the right technology, the right radios, you can listen to trunked P25 digital, but with the encryption keys, it's over. You're not going to end up listening to it. It is physically possible you could find the keys, but for an average person, it's just not going to happen. I mean, and that's where most of the talking is going to be, from their shift commander going all the way down to the regular firefighters and other things such as that. Anything you're going to hear is either going to be pager systems or it's going to be secondary radio-to-radio communications that aren't actually important. But simple as that, that is how you use your Baofeng UV5R to listen to your local fire department traffic.